it.
Yeah, no, I'll get off after this
Holy
game.
shit,
Oh my God, you look like a
dude.
fucking Oompa
Is
Loompa.
that Barney?
Be gone, thought.
Wait, hold on. Give me like a minute. I'm gonna have an alternative.
All right,
I've got an
man.
alternative.
Wait,
right
what
here.
color is my dog? Oh, yo!
Looks like platinum, but the purple on his face makes him look like he just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Dude, you look like a fucking Oompa
I was
Loompa.
gonna say he
Hold
looks
on,
like an
hold
Oompa Loompa.
Oh, I got this. No jokes.
Twist, you're only on game 3. What are you doing?
This is one of Twist edits right here. Ready?
Huh? Wait, I gotta fucking see this.
Motion blur.
That is definitely not me.
Twist.
That looks like
Twist.
terms edits. What do you mean?
Oh my God.
That's a term
Millennium.
edit right there.
Throw some Millennium on here. It's a Twist edit. Oh.
Someone like drag him out of this channel.
Why is this image cursed, bro?
That's like a Twist.
Wait.
Glitchify preset.
Hold on. All right, I'll fix it. Hold on.
Your
bad.
camera quality went bad again.
A glitchify preset. I don't have one of those.
What's wrong with my camera quality?
Look at it.
Actually, that's a lie. I do have one.
Was there a picture? Okay, well, I can't fix that. That's just my Discord being ass. No chance.
Oh, that's an R logo. I see it. Here's your logo.
All right, welcome back to Just Creators Podcast. I'm your host, Akuma.
Ew.
Ah,
Ew. Way to be egotistical, asshole.
Okay. Why don't
Forget
the
about
other
us.
co-hosts introduce themselves?
It's your boy Big Dick Inator 84.
Okay, this is all getting cut.
Hello, I am Rubies or Ruben, and I am a graphic and motion designer for iAM.
Is that your name? Is your real name's Ruben?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. It's where the nickname came from because people would be like Ruby, and then I just changed it to Rubies.
So that's
Damn.
where you got your online alias. That's sick.
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
Now
It's a pretty clean name considering like because even on Twitch like the account Rubies itself is not like a used account. It's like an old account, so that means like not a lot of people have like the name Rubies.
Huh.
So
It's pretty cool, actually.
That
My
is
fucking
very
name's Terry. So we got Raphael over here.
oh, let's go.
All right.
All right, Touch Twist, you're silent. Let's hear it.
I'm Twist. I'm a video editor for iAM Crucible. But I'm also a better designer than Rubies. So I don't know why he's here, to be honest.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
You just gonna let him
Rubies.
talk to you like that?
Rubies, any comments?
Let's have a design off.
All right,
That'd be dope.
bet.
I will host
Let's
it.
be real here. I'm not even a part of it, but I would win.
Let's have an animate off.
Animate off. Okay, never mind.
You
I
wanna
back out.
off-
All right,
They're gatekeeping me from the contest. They're gatekeeping.
All right.
No.
All right. Well,
or just show like your anime watch list and whoever has the most wins.
True.
goodness, this guy was reading a Naruto book just 2 seconds ago.
But he's never seen more than 50 episodes of Naruto, I guarantee it.
I finished it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
This podcast is all gonna be bloopers.
I finished it. You little
Okay, let's get off of Naruto for a second, and let's get back to our guests,
saying on your
our
ass.
subjects. Rubies, let's start with you. Usually when we bring people onto the very few episodes we have out, the very first few questions we ask is like how you guys got your start, where did you guys kind of like get into creativity. So I guess we'll start with Rubies, and you'll go on for a second, then we'll go with Twist. So Rubies, when did you start getting into creativity, motion design, all that sort of stuff? When did that really happen? At like what age or what piqued your interest into it?
So I guess originally it started from just playing Call of Duty, being in the Call of Duty community way back. like what was it, middle school or whatever, and you know how they have like their teams and stuff like that, that are now like esports orgs, but a lot of them were just Call of Duty teams, like trick shotting, all that stuff. But basically, my cousin, he was into like I like playing the game, like the games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and like trying to hit clips and all that stuff back then. But my cousin didn't really like to play the game, but he liked doing like he was an editor and he did like editors and like little designs here and there. And then he got me into it because I was looking at what he was doing and he was making, you know, cool stuff. And then I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like, I want to learn how to do that. So then I guess I was around like 13, 14 when I started like just messing around with Photoshop and like Cinema 4D, just like doing things for fun. And I'd say 10th grade was when I started taking it more serious and I was thinking maybe this could be, you know, like a career path. Pursuing design, like animation and stuff like that.
What was like some of your like very first starting work? You said it was Call of Duty, but like was it thumbnails or was it?
Yeah, it was mainly like back in the old YouTube, where they had side banners and things like that. That's what I used to do that, and then I did a little bit of like. I guess like people wanted like those 3D like intros, so for their like
the one was like
for their
crazy dubstep at the beginning.
Yeah, people wanted things like that. So then, you know,
Like
I learned a little.
the rotating fonts and shit.
Yeah, just like it's just rotating font with a lot of screen bumps and a lot of just like, crazy
like
colors.
rays everywhere. Yeah,
I'm gonna put Ali A's intro right here.
Yeah, basically it was just people wanted that and stuff, and I was doing a lot of it for free, but then, you know, someone was like, I'll give you like $15 for like a quick thing. And I was like, money? And I was like 14 or 15. I was like, okay. So then I think I was doing that for like 2 weeks or so. I made like close to like $200. And I was like, oh, okay, I can actually make like money from this. So I was like, maybe I should, you know, pursue this a little bit more and get more into it. And then just from then, you know, I started looking at like online videos, messing around with the programs more, just doing a lot of stuff to just build up my knowledge to, you know, take into school and stuff like that.
Are you going to school for it right now?
No, I did. So I wish I had taken more classes back in college for design or animation, but at the community college I went to, they just had one advertising design, I guess, course, which is what, so I got my associates in that. And then instead of doing a 4-year college, I had built up a portfolio from a lot of just side work. And then I was also working at Blizzard. I was contracting at Blizzard for about a year. So then I felt that I had a good enough portfolio to, you know, look for an actual like full-time job. Mm-hmm. And then so after I did my 2 years at community college, I applied to do, you know, I was going to transfer to a 4-year college and do their design program. But for both of the colleges that I really want to get into, they said they would take me, but a lot of my credits would not transfer over. So then I would have to retake a bunch of classes, do 4 years, and spend like, you know, double the money. And I thought that was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I had met some friends over here in California, and then one of them worked at ESL Gaming. And they were doing esports production, and he said that they're looking for like a junior designer. And I was just getting out of college, and I was like, what, 19, 20. And then so he asked if I was willing to move, you know, across the U.S. and live with him in his apartment, and then start working at ESL. So I thought it was a great opportunity because I had finished and got my degree, and I thought, yeah, sure. I mean, I could just give it a try. If it doesn't work out, you know, I'll just come back home, go back to school. And then that was a little bit over 3 years ago. So now I'm not working at ESL anymore, but, you know, I've been working full time doing, you know, design, animation, broadcast, things like that. And yeah, that's my story.
Dope. I mean, you don't really, I mean, when it comes down to it, you don't really need school for things like,
yeah.
What, like, I don't know. Like, if you're a freelancer, like, you really just need to build that portfolio and put yourself out there in order to get clients.
100%. When my current job right now, my boss said when he was going through, when they had their job opening, and they were going through, resumes. He said he didn't even look at education. He was like, I didn't care if you had an associate's, if you had a bachelor's, whatever it was. He said, I was just looking at your previous work experience and your portfolio. That's all that mattered to him. So
exactly.
I think it definitely varies on the employer, but a lot of, I guess, creative companies and people that are in just the creative business will look for just your work experience and your portfolio.
Not saying don't go to school, but like,
no. Don't do what I did, because it really, because I have a couple other like friends back home that are also in the creative field of doing like 3D game design and animation, but they're still in school and they still, they have a lot of stuff that they're getting for their degrees and learning and stuff like that. I just think that I was very lucky and fortunate to have made connects and friends over here in California, where it's really big in esports and stuff like that. It's like the heart of it. I definitely had I had a really like fast track way to getting into my career now.
Yeah,
but it's not the same for everybody. So definitely, if you are in school for creative stuff, stay in school.
How old are you now? You said that you've done all this stuff and you've gone through college. But how old are you now?
I'm 23.
Jeez. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
He's a young god.
Yeah,
that is unreal. Twists. I guess you're up. Well, how did you get into editing? How did you get like your? Why do I have to have a voice crack every podcast? This is the third one, and it. Twist. Just take it away, the tension, dude.
Yeah. So I think it started about September in. I was gonna say 2020, but it was 2019, wasn't it? So yeah, a little over a year ago. I was living alone on a farm, and there wasn't much to do. I didn't really have a good computer at the time. But I started getting into editing. Like I managed to get After Effects and shit onto my laptop at the time. And then I met Luo, and him and I became like really good friends, and like he started teaching me like just the ins and outs of After Effects. And then I got myself a computer, and like I kind of went from there. And then just before like 2020, I joined K9, and I think that's what got me in like the sweat community. And that's how I met Red, and that's how I met Boy, and then I started editing for Red, and then a couple months later, and then I've joined like iAM, and then I think that's about it. There's not much to my backstory. I haven't been editing for that long. I don't have like past experience or anything.
Have you always been like a creative type though? Did you ever like grow up like drawing or creating like home videos or anything like that? Like kind of made you like really get into it?
You're just bored, right?
I think I wanted to do something different, because I don't think I ever like really I was like, I just want to like put these like videos together or something. Like I don't think I ever really did that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people who just like they see other editors and they're like, dang, I kind of want to do that. And then you have your people who are just like, I just kind of want to make shit look cool. Like I just want to make that's kind of how I started. I wanted to just like make my gameplay look decently cool, because it was like subpar gameplay back when I was like 13 years old. So
yeah, I think a lot of people start out like that, like they edit their own shit, and then people like see it and they're like, exactly. Hey, I want you to do that for me too.
What was your very first edit?
Oh,
it's unlisted. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it is unlisted.
Bro, I understand.
I could probably send it to you later, but it was like a little edit that I did for my the clan that I was in at the time, like when I started. I think it took me about a month.
And was it a montage, or was it just like a small edit?
Yeah, it was like a 3-minute montage.
What clan was it? Is it like somewhat known?
No, at the time it was called Versed. But I think the name of it now is Lonely. I'm not sure if it's still around. I believe it is. But it was like it was an Australian clan that I joined and made a few friends through.
Now, we were talking about this earlier, but like are you from Australia, or where are you from originally?
Yeah, I'm Australian.
But you're living in Thailand at the moment.
Yes.
I see.
Wait, so like
it is
you're born and raised in Australia, or like
No.
because
So I was born in Australia, and then I think my mom says as soon as I was able to fly, I went to Japan because that's where my dad was at the time, and then I was there for 5 years, and then I moved to New Zealand, and then I was there for 3 years, and then I moved to Vietnam, and I was there for 5 years, and then I got shipped off to boarding school in Australia. I was there for a couple of years,
Jeez.
and then I graduated high school in Thailand.
you don't really have like a thick Australian accent at all. It's probably because of your traveling,
No.
right? Like,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
because
I feel
most of
that.
the schools that I've been to are like international schools and whatever. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's kind of like
I can kind of relate because, like, you know how different people from different parts of the U.S. have like really thick accents, of, like being where they're from, like Southern accents. Like, I don't know. My dad's Air Force, so we've always flown around everywhere, and I haven't really developed any kind of accent. Like, I don't know. I get that.
yeah, like people bring that up a lot. They're like, "Oh, you don't sound Australian." I was like, "Yeah, well, I can if I want to."
With all that
That's so
moving,
random.
did you have to learn like a lot of languages? Like you said, you moved to Japan.
No.
Not at all.
No, I didn't either, though.
Realistically, I should have. Like, especially now that I've ended up back here in Thailand. Like, I was here for like 5 years, and then I graduated high school, and I learned like no Thai whatsoever.
Can you at least order food?
Uber Eats.
Yeah, that's all in English, buddy. It's fine.
Maybe I just don't understand Taiwan.
I mean, I lived in Turkey for 3 years, and I didn't have to learn anything. I mean, in our school, we had to learn like how to have a conversation and stuff. It's basically the equivalent of like taking one Spanish class in America. You know, it's just like I didn't really learn anything, but like I don't know. Same with like Germany and places like that. So
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I still did fine.
Let's talk
But-
about Ruby's. We talked about Twist first. Edit.
wait, I was
Let's
gonna
talk
ask
about
you
like
a
your
thing,
first
like-
stuff.
I was gonna ask one more thing. Like, Twist, did you not like start with any other program? Like, did you go straight into After Effects?
Yep.
You fucking animal. Okay, next. Dude,
What was your first project, Ruby's?
The first, like my first ever project when I opened up Photoshop and what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. It was definitely
I'm gonna bring this up in the future.
I think it was actually just it was just a YouTube banner and a profile picture for my cousin for
Never
his channel.
all right, link it.
I gotta find it. It's been. I don't even know. If that,
I actually would be interested in seeing.
I have to message him and find that because that's so long ago.
Is
And
it on DeviantArt?
no, it's just a matter. But the thing is, I guess I have to find because it was through Skype because we all used Skype back then.
Oh, dude.
And then
Oh, I remember that.
and then if we and the thing is because YouTube has changed its format now, it obviously doesn't have that image anymore. So I literally just have to go back through my old Skype with him and see.
Shit, I want to see Twist first edit. I feel like
I've
that'd be
got
kinda
it up
cool.
on my other monitor right here, and I'm
Ruby's,
watching
you're
it.
out
I
of
don't
trouble.
know if I can bring myself to send this.
Bro, you have to. I want to see. the progression.
Bruh.
I'll show you like what I'm
Here,
on.
I'll link. Who am I linking this to? Kuma?
Fuck. Yeah, link it to Akuma.
Yeah.
All right, I'll link you the first one and then my
Just
most
send it,
recent.
yeah, just send it to me too because I want to watch.
There's a doggo.
Ooh, doggo. This one doesn't look like it ate a peanut butter and jelly. But Ruby's, you are in fact
what's
trouble
up?
because you can't unlist Photoshop art.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that's true. That's true. You can't unlist
true.
things on Photoshop.
That's true. I'll try to find it. I really will. I honestly, I still have the Skype login. I wonder
Not a
all
bad
the
thumbnail
designer
at all.
chats and things like that, and that'd be interesting to go back into that Skype and see
Era
all those
Ruby.
things.
Arrow Ruby.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Let's talk about iAM. I'm not too familiar with you guys, but I've seen a bunch of your work. Are you guys in iAM or you guys just do stuff for them or?
We're in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it.
You silly goose.
I don't know, dude. I've been gone forever.
Okay, I have my question. All
Yeah,
right,
let's hear
so
it.
No.
how do you guys think of the first of all, like you guys can explain how you got into iAM and all that. What got you interested into the team and all that, and who was the one who initiated you into the team?
Yeah, rubies.
Yeah, all right, Rubies, go ahead since you're the lady.
Okay. Wait. So what's the question? What do I start? Okay.
Start with iAM.
Dang, these rotation transitions.
What
bro.
made you wanted to join?
So I wanted to join because, well, I'm not gonna get into details, but
Yeah, you
other Destiny. So I basically like didn't really play Destiny 1, and I started playing Destiny, I guess, last year, and I didn't know like anything about like the communities, like the PvE community, the PvP community, literally like nothing at all. So I was coming in pretty blank. And then, after, watching a lot of Twitch streamers and watching like tournaments and like just going on Twitter and following other people and seeing who they interact with, I started to, understand like the different teams and the groups and like kind of just like how it's set up like Call of Duty with like back then with their teams and stuff like that. And then, I guess the other teams I was in previously, they didn't end well, and I just wanted to just be in a well-established team and brand that I could help with my work, that would also help me with just reputation and terms of just what's the word I'm looking for, reputation. It kind of just like helps solidify you as like a I don't know, as like a recommended creative or something. It helps with your validity in the community.
Yeah,
you're not just some like
your brand or
it helps with your brand, your name. If you're in a well-established team that everybody knows about, people won't think that you're some random person.
Reputation.
You've done the work. You've done the grind. You have good quality work as to why you are in said team.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is just one big thing. And then also it helps that I really like a lot of the people in there, everyone I've met except for Arceus. They're super cool.
That guy's kind of weird.
They're very nice, and I mean, that's really why I wanted to join. And then who initiated it? I think it was Twist.
Yeah, we were in a
Twist
I think
and
we were in the
Claude.
VC. We were in the VC. Back of the map. I think it was after you talked to Twist, and Kami brought it up to me, and
I'll be
this
right
was
back,
like
guys.
months. We mentioned it. No, he mentioned it. His camera's fucked.
Yeah,
But,
nice man.
Kuma, your camera shit in the bed.
I think he said he'll be right back.
No, he's gone.
Damn. R.I.P.
Left mid podcast.
What was the topic y'all were talking about?
We were talking about how they got into iAM and all that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much. And I was basically explaining the whole story with Rubies. So, well, we got a guess. Oh my god,
Y'all
he's in
did
the
this.
Yo, what the fuck?
I just
Let's
got
go.
back. Reed, what are you doing?
Yo,
We're recording. Wait, hold on. Reed. Before we continue, do you want this in the podcast or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Reed. This guy's wondering why he got banned on
What
Twitter.
was it?
He is wondering.
I was typing too quick.
Typing too quick. Okay. Says the
Yeah,
guy who also created
that's what
3D
happened.
animation of cat girls, Destiny Exo cat girls.
That was Reed's idea, by the way. Whoever doesn't know.
That's probably why I got banned.
oh my god.
Bungie probably
Told me
like
to join.
banned them for sexualizing their game.
We did
Told
tell
me
you to join.
We did tell you to join.
Yeah,
Not during.
No,
Yeah,
what
during
Reed
the
is
podcast.
Bungie.
Reed is Bungie.
Reed is Bungie. Bungie wouldn't ban him off Twitter. He is Bungie.
True.
Put
got
my
the
leg up on the
account.
table, bro.
Maybe I'll put socks on. Give me a second.
You would not
Dude,
put
not in the
socks on the
shower.
shower.
Not in the shower, please, God. No, Reed, stop.
Oh,
Never,
no.
please, no.
Stop.
Reed, please, for the love of God. What is
The
this?
socks stay on.
The next thing we're gonna know, we're gonna hear a thud in his feet, and it's gonna go in the air.
You just see him fall back and his feet go up right where the camera's.
Putting my boxers back on.
Oh my god.
Do
The
a
shower is
flip.
running, bro. Stop.
And
This is getting edited out, right?
No.
What?
He's agreed. This is going on YouTube. This is going on Twitter. In fact, this is the promo for Sunday next week.
Oh my god, bro.
on the other side.
Socks. I was just
No,
thinking
bro,
that.
two. Alright, I'm gonna flip it so only my socks show.
No.
Chill, bro.
Right.
No, 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 no. No, no.
I'll put on pants too.
What is going on?
What if his phone falls? All would you see is cock and balls? Dude, he's putting on pants. No way.
I don't even know what to say, dude.
Yo, Reed, don't slip.
Welcome back to the
Don't
Just
slip,
Creators
please.
podcast, your favorite Destiny 2 creative team.
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like
Is the shower still on? It's still on.
Your pants wet or what? What's good? What's happening here? He's got soggy pants now and soggy socks.
there's nothing I hate more than getting wet socks, bro. And he has two of them on in the shower, and his pants, and his boxers, and I'm just I'm so uncomfortable right now because of it. Oh my good god! Why is this a thing that's happening?
Reed, zip up your zipper, please.
All right. What were we on?
Yeah, what term? What were you, or Arceus? What were you saying?
I don't even feel like
You know what? I'm gonna continue while reading this.
Kicking him, bro. Reed, I'm sorry. It's been real, dude.
You're gonna have to keep him out of here. All right, all right. We're gonna have to take that out.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
gotta go. But
Okay.
can't even. What was that, bro?
Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so basically, I joined back of the map and Rubies was in there, and they were saying, and Kami goes, "Hey yo, Arceus." I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Get Rubies and iAM." And I'm like, "I can talk to Ari and Triple. I don't know if we're looking for anyone right now." And a couple months later, this topic comes up again. And I'm like, "Fuck it. Okay, we're gonna get Rubies and iAM." And little does Rubies know, we basically helped, we've been telling, I was telling him in Matrix mode that we were gonna get him into iAM, but he just wasn't getting it.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I didn't know, man. I just didn't know.
No, we
He
were
kept you guys keep fucking with me. I don't know what the answer is.
So cryptic. My God.
He does the
I'm-
same thing still to this day. For remember, bro.
yeah.
Like
still do it to
I
everyone.
it literally felt like I'm trying to join a Destiny team, and it felt like I was playing fucking Clue. That's what it felt like. That's what we were doing. We were playing a board game. That's
And
what it was.
I'm like, "Rubies, your time is up." And then he's like, "What?" And then I'm like, "Your time is up." And then he's like, "What are you talking about?" And then I think an hour later, he got a message from one of the admins. He's like, "Dude, are you serious? Why did you just tell me?"
Dude, Arceus would say one word to me and then leave the call. He'd call me on Discord and say, "Join, I gotta tell you something important." I would join, and then he would say one word and then hang up and then say, "All right, I gotta go," and then that's it. And I'm just
I'd make it seem like I was dying or something just for him to join. And
yeah.
Twist was in on it. Omelet was in on it. It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing I've ever experienced.
It was great.
Oh my God.
Reed is in the shower currently, bro. Look at this.
Oh my God.
I hate this so much.
But yeah, so I guess before that happened, I decided to take doing more work for the Destiny community and people in it and streamers and stuff like that. Started to take it more serious. And at first I was just doing just Twitter headers and stuff like that, but I want to, I have more of a skill set for doing full rebrands, design and animation, stuff like that.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it skill, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, presets. And basically, I just started doing a lot of more like bigger projects, like full rebrands, things like that, instead of just like static things. Just
at least
adding
not,
more
like,
to my portfolio. Yeah, no, I'm
he
not.
just copies and pastes a reset or like assets onto his fucking
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, we just built up the portfolio, and the biggest project, and probably still one of my favorites, was Benny's project, which was a collaboration. Yeah, it was a pretty fun collaboration between me and RCS, of course. And
I gotta get you to show me how to do like the animation, like with the fonts and shit. Like, how did you go about doing that? Like, is like, like the words would come trickling in. You know what I'm saying? I think you do the same thing with Trues or something like that.
Those things are just either just mask reveals or just
presets.
Most of them are just.
It looks really smooth for like a mask reveal, because like you just do like a mask with stroke and then
it's just it's mask with stroke or that, and then or I just pen tool a shape and then just animate the shape going down, and then
no one's gonna notice how Twitch said presets.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him.
I really like the Benny one. That was like one of the things that really like made me look at you. That I have it saved on my phone somewhere. But do you have any like really like other iconic ones that either a lot of people know you for, or ones that you are like really proud of other than just Benny's one?
So personally, I really liked Administries, which was the first one.
The one with, like, space and stuff?
Yeah, the space and the 3D with the like the comets or like the meteors and stuff like that. That one was probably still one of my favorites because it was a lot of 3D, a lot of rendering, and that was still like that was my first big project that I put out on Twitter that got a lot of support. And I wasn't, I was super worried because I was doing like little designs here and there, but I spent a lot of time with that one, and it came out fantastic. He loved it. A lot of people loved the outcome, which then led to people saying, they wanted to commission me and stuff like that. So I'd say like my top two, like in terms of the amount of work and time put in and like what I received from it, would probably be Admins and then Benny's.
I really like Finkel's. It looks really nice.
A lot of people have told me that they really like hers, even though it's in terms of like design and stuff, it's simple compared to like a lot of 3D work. But in terms of like how it looks, like people said they really like just like the feel and just visually
it's just
how
like,
it is.
It's really visually pleasing. It's like RGB.
I still think mine was the best.
I do like Twist a lot.
I would love to see Twist rebrand in action, but he hasn't hit the go live button.
Listen, I'm getting there.
All right, no, I'm saying, dude, I'm waiting for the day. I'll be there for the first stream if I'm awake, and I will be there
gonna
to
make
be
it so
like,
that you're not awake now.
There's the rebrand.
I think the first one I've ever seen from you was a Destiny clan we shall not speak of because of certain things said about them. But my first initial reaction was, damn, this looks exactly like the stuff I did back in 2014. I'm just
chill, bro. You were like 12 years old back then. That's not even.
I wasn't even designing. But actually, I saw it was the panda header. That one was really nice. I'm not gonna lie, because you see people do 3D stuff and they just slap the render and then boom, they call it a day, right? And add like the background. The way how you did that one, how you did it like mid animation with the flight and whatever, I thought that was really nice.
Thanks.
That's
still one of my favorite banners, even though that's from last year and one of my first things I did in terms for like someone in the Destiny community. That still is one of my cleanest and like favorite pieces.
I agree.
What about you, Twist? What was like one edit or one montage that kind of like was that one for you? That one that you like really liked or people know you well for?
I feel like you kind of blew up off Lonely.
That's I don't know. I think. Okay, well, I was gonna say pandas, but I don't think that that got me that notice. It was probably either Red's first montage I did for him, or Yeah, probably Lonely. One of those two.
Which
Or
one? Did,
both.
I feel like Lonely is probably the biggest like advertised one because it's like you had already had your
yeah,
like well
definitely.
established platform, you know, because you'd already joined IAM and
Yeah.
everything.
was
So like people
Yeah, that-
saw it more.
was
It was
But-
done like a lot more down the line than Red's first one, that's for sure.
Lonely?
Yeah,
Lonely was the one with the hunter bearing the beloved sniper, right, in the very beginning, right? Or am I thinking of something different?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Lua. It's like isn't it just like a nod to like the sun setting or some shit? Like
Yeah,
I feel like I
that's
was
what
reading
it-
comments.
yeah.
I think that's what people were saying, but I never
Yeah.
had like a solid answer. I saw like on that one you sent me a second ago that you had like special thanks to like Luo, Aki, and then Rebukin. What did Rebukin do for you?
Oh, he helped me with some music stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he helped me like
He's a
do
really
some
cool
like
guy.
music effects or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reb and I go like way back. Like I knew him like way before I was in like any clan or whatever.
Yeah. And then Aki's just kind of a legend, so probably one of the
Yeah, I was,
most respected editors there is.
I was annoying him a lot, trying to get him, like teach me some stuff.
I'm gonna say like this is like a really good first montage. Like it looks really, really good. Obviously like there's things in there that you were new so you didn't know, but like for like a lot of people their very first montage is nothing like this. So it's really dope. I like it. You did spam that rotation transition a little much.
Listen, we can talk about it.
I think actually the first edit that got Twist noticed into IM, it was after like Red vouched for him and everything. I think it was the one you did for Sidewinder,
Yeah, it was
the one that really
Yeah.
got you out there and noticed by IM in general. And I saw it, and then I was like, this is so good, right? Until you see random fireworks pop out in the middle of the montage, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There was nothing wrong with those. What do you mean?
They're just like
Yeah, at least
just
I'm-
random green screen.
At least
I'm
I'm
actually watching
creative,
it right now.
Arceus.
Oh my.
Damn, that's toxic.
Wow, I'm gonna get blocked after this podcast, by the way, guys. Just saying. Did almost all of his stuff for social media. Can't.
First, I'm waiting to see some motion tracking.
Nah, I don't do motion tracking.
You should, bro. It's dope.
You said that you use After Effects, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not haven't you motion track stuff?
I just don't
Motion
like
tracking is just annoying, dude.
Yeah, I've heard.
No. Yeah, you have, bitch. You've heard. What are you gonna do about it?
I've heard from
Hey
you.
guys, I'm Arceus. Control C, Control V. That's all I do. Yeah.
Dude, Arceus is doing the Snapchat peek right now. Oh my.
He's just peeking into the conversation.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? No comment.
No, you can just turn your camera off now, bro.
Oh my
I'm
god.
turning my camera off.
No.
One more thing I did want to
I'm
talk
getting-
to you guys
Alright,
about.
No, this is more important than that. This is more important than that.
All right, take it away,
Twist.
Tim.
Twist top 3 shows now.
Top 3 shows.
Yeah, now.
Well, like anime shows or just like
Yeah.
TV shows.
I knew he was gonna default to that right away.
Fuck.
Had to be anime.
Yes, top 3 anime right now. Go.
I refuse.
No, you have to. Everyone has to. Top 3.
Start with Rubies. Let's ask Rubies. Rubies go
All
first
right.
and let me think about it.
My top 3 animes or shows?
Anime, like just it can be a movie if you want.
Anime. All right. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon. Done.
What? Pause. All right, off the podcast.
Did he say Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay.
Dude, Digimon? What?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I'll see.
I think.
I also do. I mean, if I had to put an honorable mention, I'd probably have to say SpongeBob, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about just top 3, so that's fine.
Term already left, so there's no point in me answering the question, so it's fine.
Let's ask my question now. Obviously going back to more. Oh shit, he came back
Say
with
some
a
shit one more
stick.
time.
What the-
I
Would you
swear
bring
to
a
God.
broomstick?
It's something that goes in my closet. I don't know what it is. I just fucking. All right,
Okay.
Twist. I'm gonna need your response now.
A Silent Voice, My Hero Academia, and Hunter x Hunter. Probably
Nice.
my top 3.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
Okay, so I wanted to ask a question because I have pet peeves when it comes to client work. What is your guys' like biggest pet peeve with your industry of work, whether it be editing or graphic
Preset
design?
editors.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Biggest pet peeve. Definitely. I don't really have many because a lot of the times, like so far, in terms of freelance work and what I've been doing with like previous clients, they've all been pretty good in terms of they give me an idea or they say they want something in this style and execute the idea, and then if they like it they tell me, if they don't they don't, and then we move on from there. But I guess one thing for me is that if they want a certain thing a certain way and I do it that way, and then later on, not when they get it like the finished project, but like later on if they want to completely change something, especially if I had brought it up as a possible concern for like the piece of work or whatever it is, if I mention, hey, this is a possibility that this could be a thing in the future, and we could do this to accommodate for it now so that we don't have to go back and do all that and all the rendering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's fine. But then later on, if it changes, that's probably the only thing. It's not really like, it's not like aggravating, but it's just because I have to go back and then re-render, and then
Who hurt you?
it's just all of that. No one. It's just. Oh, Twist actually might be.
Yes, yeah.
What?
might be
No.
the No,
I didn't say shit. I actually said nothing.
It's no one. It's no one in specific. It's just like overall, and just
Yeah, I get that. I
that's
feel
probably
that
just
completely.
my pet peeve is like if I foresee something and I want to accommodate that in the project or from earlier while I'm still like in the progress of making it, so I don't have to go back in the future and then
Re-render
make a
that
change
shit.
or whatever. Yeah, because some of the renders, especially if you're trying to get like intros or things like that done, and then using WebM takes forever for some reason. I don't know if my PC is just shit, but WebMs take like forever. So then I have to like move it over to my second PC, which I use to render, and it's just like a whole hassle. It's just extra time added.
So, $1 million question: do you think you can make me like a word art intro, like term edits, just like going?
Actually,
crazy?
I'm pretty sure there's a website
I think
that does
there
that
are.
for you.
There are, bro, but I want Rubies to do it.
All right, I might have to bust out the all the
Do it right
VFX,
now.
all
Give us
all
a
the
live
video effects,
demonstration.
all the video effects I can find, and make some Cinema 4D text rotate around in space.
I want to get one
Nah,
too,
just
but like
just use Element 3D, bro. You don't even need to leave After Effects.
You're right.
Rubies, I want one too, but I want everyone that's watching it get like an aneurysm after they get done watching it.
I can pull up the OBS camera filters again, and we could
that's what I'm saying. You need to do that.
we can do that right now.
I mean, shit. Go ahead. It's more content, more Twitter content,
What's more Twitter content?
clips. Oh shit! You just got pissed.
One of these videos, right? There we go. This is exactly what a lot of those
God.
videos are. Right here. This is it. A bunch of like super bassy music and screen pumps. This is one of your Call of Duty intros back in like 2013.
So when you're working, right, and you're under whatever influence that you may be under, do you just be pulling up the OBS camera filters and stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Never. No, I just figured out how to do that right now.
Oh.
Actually.
Really?
So this is something I just
How do you
discovered right
do
now.
that?
It's just so I guess for my camera it's through a capture card, but then I use the OBS virtual camera, which just mirrors your OBS screen, which I have my camera full screen on, and then you can add filters in OBS and then tweak like the hue and saturation and stuff like that. I just figured that out right now before we started the podcast,
That's pretty dope.
so
Yeah.
that's a plus to know.
That is a plus.
What about you,
You need
Twist?
that.
Do you have any pet peeves or weird things you don't really like in editing? Editing portion of it. Anything
I
that
wouldn't.
grinds your
I wouldn't really
gears?
say I have any pet peeves. I just think one thing that
Who's one editor
motivates
that
me
you
a
hate?
lot-
No. No.
Term edits. Fuck that guy. Nah.
That guy's weird.
I think there's like I wouldn't say I have any like pet peeves, but like one thing that like would demotivate me is like a client asking me like a lot, like when an edit's gonna be done. Because like
Deadlines
obviously
or
like every
something?
edit's different, right? Like I don't really give deadlines. I'll just say like it'll be done like
See, bro, that's
soon.
why I post a lot of fucking leaks on Twitter to like keep people from
Yeah,
asking
but
me
you
when
just
it's
post
gonna be
like the
done.
same thing. I don't know how that counts.
What do you mean? What did I
It
post?
just keeps the clients at bay. Just like here's a screenshot and leave me alone.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly. No,
God.
that's what I'm doing. I did that shit last night.
Yeah.
Plus,
yeah,
they
that's
do
like-
well
they're
on my
like-
Twitter, so I mean, why not?
I guess that like kind of like doesn't make me want to complete it as fast, but I still get it done. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, no.
No more
none.
pet peeves other than that.
No.
My probably biggest pet peeve for illustration is doing something and then having someone say like I don't like it and then want to change a bunch of stuff to it. And that's really hard after you color, you shade, you do the line work, do the sketch or whatever. But that one's definitely mine. And that's why I do like a lot of progress photos as well. So if there's any sort of weird thing along the line, they can let me know right away. Term knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Do you even know what you just said yeah to? Are you
No.
zoning? No.
I'm
Okay.
typing.
All right. What about you, Term? Do you have any pet peeves when it comes to this stuff? Well,
similar
editing.
to like what Twist says when people keep bugging you, asking you when shit's gonna be done. But like, also, I've worked with clients in the past that whenever you like send them the final render, which rendering isn't a simple like it takes like a while for my computer to render things, right?
Yeah.
Like it'll take like a solid hour to render like a 3-minute video, and then I'll send it to them, and then they'll be like, hey, can you change this, that, and the other? And then you're just like, you're sitting there wanting to off yourself because you're like, dude, I'm gonna have to go back to that rendering process, and I'm gonna have to go and work up whatever fucking effect they want me to add and or take out, and it's just
render it out again.
It's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying as shit. So I get that. One specific client in mind.
You know what?
who you are.
Who shall
Actually-
not be named?
Actually, I think I have something that all creatives can relate to. Because when a
Bet.
client thinks it takes the push of a button to do something.
Oh my. Yes, right.
And
Yeah.
everyone in creative definitely knows exactly what I'm talking about, where they think that if there's an effect or a design or something that you just wave, you just
drag it on.
you just wave your magic wand and then it's done. They don't, whether it's keyframing something or designing or illustrating or whatever it is that you're doing. Some clients just don't understand that there's a lot of time and effort that goes into a lot of things, and some people really do genuinely think that it's a simple push of a button. Oh, there's a pop button. Oh, there you go, done. So that is another thing I'm sure a lot of people can relate to.
So where can people reach out to you to get anything?
So Discord works. Twitter also works. Just don't not on Instagram because I don't fucking check that shit. I'd open up the app like every once every 4 days, and I have like a DM like, hey, like when can I get an edit? And I'm like, oh, this was like 2 weeks old.
You're just like, damn, this was last year.
I do not. You message me that and I'll block you.
Oh shit! How do you fucking?
Oh
do it?
damn! I have an edit request from Term. Moon emoji commissions open.
My commissions are. Why does it say that shit? My commissions are not fucking open. I'm never on Instagram anymore either.
Neither am I. But last question of the podcast for the both of you, starting with Rubies. What do you guys got going on right now? Is there anything you can tell us on projects you're working on, or any upcoming big things that you want to know about, or that you want everyone to know about? Tell us what you got going on. This camera. No, just kidding.
Oh man. Big projects. I don't really. I mean, I have a lot of rebrands coming out this month and February. That's really it. I mean,
if you wanna.
let's see names. I can. All right. There is.
Don't.
Do
Okay,
it. No, you don't have.
there-
Aren't you and Arceus doing like another collab?
Yeah, we're working on another collab, which we will.
You don't
Which
gotta
we
expose
will.
that one, but you can
that
expose the
one.
other ones.
That one will come out eventually. I guess a couple people doing rebrand for Mactics.
Okay, that's cool.
Lanza, and Synchro, and Redrum, and there's a
Okay.
couple more. There's a couple more people on there, but I
Pretty
think
solid.
gonna
Where's my
keep that.
rebrand?
Shut up. Yeah, there's a couple more under there, and then I have a couple other people that are waiting till I open up commissions. I already have them on like a kind of like a reserve list that messaged me for March. But I mean that for
Do you get
side
a lot of
work,
requests?
I don't. Yeah, I'd say I get a good amount of like message requests, but you know it sucks having to say like I can't right now and stuff like that. But I'm actually really just like overall really like surprised and happy and very thankful that just last year, people didn't know who I was. I literally came into the Destiny community last year, and it's a really nice feeling knowing that people are, that are there that want to work with me and that are also willing to wait. A lot of the people that I did rebrands for last year, just trying to balance just, real life stuff with full-time job and then just trying to stream and do commissions and stuff like that. People were willing to wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, months, stuff like that to get work done. So, it's a really nice feeling.
Well, it's good because it's well deserved. So glad that you're finding your niche and you're prospering because
Thank you.
You got a very bright future, Mr.
Thank you.
Especially for being so young as well.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
There he is, Arceus.
8-bit Arceus.
Coming back at the very end of the podcast, are we? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Twist, what do you got going on? Any big montages, any big videos you got working on that you can let us know about? Anything at all?
Nothing too big. I'm trying to like keep commissions like limited at the moment because like I need a break because I've been like
I think I referenced
I've been
you
editing nonstop.
I think I referenced you in like our first podcast. I don't really know if what I said was 100% true, but like I just used people's names in the community. We were talking about how like crammed people's commissions can get and how like people's commissions will open and then close like the same day. And I was like, you got to look at people like Twist and other people like that.
I think we were talking about ESK when we were talking about that.
Yeah. People like that are trying to juggle like a bunch of different commissions at the same time. It can become very overwhelming. I'm sure you
I actually
know
have a
that.
screenshot that I sent to Floozy. I'm just trying to find it. Here it is.
Floozy's the goat, bro. He's such a cool guy.
Don't read out any names, but that's the amount I had at one point.
Jesus.
That list is it's gone down now, but
Yeah.
I had I'm still yeah. There's a lot. Ruby's name is on that list.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a big name.
Ruby's name is on that list.
That's a big project,
Yeah, I just write all my shit down in either my notes or Excel, and just helps you keep it organized.
Alrighty.
But
other than that, was there anything else you guys want to say? Anything at all before we close this thing out?
Not really. I just want to say, thanks for having me. Definitely a fun bunch of creatives in here, except for Arceus and having Reed come in. But I don't normally do podcasts or anything like that, so it's a little bit new to me. So I acted strange or whatever, or I'm acting awkward. It's probably why. But I appreciate it, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude, it's fun having you on.
Both of you
We're
guys,
all
thank you for
also
coming
all
on.
new to it. So.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of weirdos. I mean, we just had a half-naked dude just come on our stream. He
That's
has
true,
no
that's
idea
true.
what's going on.
I'm pretty sure he was
full naked.
completely
He was
naked
full
at one
naked.
point though.
That
I'm
was-
pretty sure he was. I honestly need to figure out how old Reed is because I'm not sure if I could post that on Twitter.
Yeah, you can.
I'm over
Reed
here
Reed's above the age of 18. You can post it.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
over here
confirm with
wondering-
him just in case there is anyone that's watching this from Twitter. I will confirm with him. Well, thank you guys for coming on once again, and I'm looking forward to see a lot more work come from you guys, as well as everyone here from the Just Creatives team. Sorry, Jake and Reed wasn't here, but I'm sure they'll miss you guys. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching the Just Creatives podcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Everyone say bye.
Follow them.
Bye.
Who wants to watch? I want to eat your pancreas.